Namaskaram and welcome back. How many of you know that you also have an internal clock? The clock that decides daytime health functions and nighttime health functions. One of the major health problems is dysregulation of this internal clock. So this is what we call as circadian rhythm. So there is a rhythm in the body that decides what it should do with sunrise and what it should do with sunset, after sunset. Now, once this internal clock gets dysregulated, many things can go haywire. So, in fact, this circadian rhythm is a long discussion, but let's do it in probably one or two videos. So, when there is sunrise, with sunrise, provided your body is exposed to the sunlight. That means the sunlight must touch your eyes and sunlight must touch your skin. The early morning sunlight benefit is all right. You can still enjoy the benefits with light clothes, not heavy clothes. But just to add, in case you want the benefits of vitamin D, that's from the UVB or UV light, that is after 10 a.m. and your skin must be directly exposed as much as possible. So for infrared and red, it is all right if you go out with light clothes, even if you stand under the tree. So once this light touches your eyes and your body, it sends signals, especially the signal from the eyes, go to your brain, and it does few things. One is it will instruct your brain or the pineal gland, that's the part of your brain that produces the sleep hormone called melatonin, to shut down. So because you don't need the sleep hormone during the daytime, but only 5% of this melatonin is produced during the night for sleep. 95% of the melatonin is produced during your daytime, that only works at your cellular level. So there is a big distinction between the melatonin that is produced at night that induces sleep and melatonin that produced during the daytime that is a must to protect your cells. So why is this melatonin is important? And again, coming back to circadian rhythm, if you do not expose yourself to sunlight, you don't have this daytime melatonin production. So that's one of the effects of circadian rhythm, dysregulation. So now let's look at melatonin during the daytime. That's 95% of the melatonin produced in the body. Now in the process of creating energy, when you burn food, you burn oxygen, you produce energy, and in that process, you also produce smoke, which we in medical terms call it as free radicals. Now, these free radicals are neutralized by antioxidants. That's why we take antioxidants like vitamin C, glutathione, and other antioxidants. So, the most protective factor for this energy production unit called mitochondria in your cell is melatonin that is produced in that mitochondria itself and surrounding. That means within the cell. So that means if you do not get the sun exposure, your mitochondria, that's the center for energy production, will be hit by free radicals. So that is known as mitochondrial dysfunction. And mitochondrial dysfunction can lead to almost all known diseases, including the initiation of cancers. So melatonin must be produced at night in your brain for sleep, and it must be produced in your body inside each and every one of your cells during the daytime for the protection of mitochondria and all other benefits of melatonin, including activating your stem cells, boosting your immune system, and many more functions. Melatonin has huge health benefits. Depends on when it is produced. If you do not produce enough during the daytime, your cell suffers. So you do not stay away from sunlight. Get maximum sun exposure between the sunrise and before 9 a.m. Average 20 to 30 minutes would be sufficient. Even on a brighter day, on a cloudy day, maybe you have to stay out a bit longer. So these are the benefits of sunlight on the circadian rhythm, but there are much more benefits. So we look at some of the most important aspects of circadian rhythm dysregulation and behavioral changes, mood swings, and that is also connected to dysregulated circadian rhythm. Thank you and namaskar.